If you ever wanted proof that Google is really bad at what they do, or much more likely, a mere tool of the Democratic and leftist establishment pushing a woke narrative and agenda, you look no further than not QAnon, but blueanon. Making fun of the way that the left perceives QAnon, we call it blueanon. And it came out on Twitter. Blueanon is used jokingly to refer to people that believe that Jussie Smollett was really attacked by Republicans who said, "This is my country," when in fact he staged the attack, that the Covington kids were at fault when the Indian came up and started beating the drum in their faces as the mainstream media was pushing this narrative that Trump was a Russian asset that the Russians included in the 2016 election, which perhaps, just maybe, the Democrats took matters into their own hands in terms of avenging this great injustice, according to them. Just perhaps. There are a number of things that blueanon might describe. Now, here's the funny thing. Here is what I found the other day when I searched for blueanon on Google. It was absent. You can see that the results are ski goggles. Do you think that the most advanced technological search engine in the world is that bad at their jobs? Because when you compare it to blueanon when searched on Bing, when searched on DuckDuckGo, all the first 10 results are nothing but about what people are actually searching for in that moment, with a 99.8% statistical likelihood. So Google is not giving people the search results they want. So the options are they really, really, really bad at what they do? As I said, very, very unlikely. Or are they hiding it on purpose? Are they trying to suppress this meme? So the assumption that you would have to have is that Bing and DuckDuckGo, which don't have the same level of data, which don't have the same number of searches, are obviously much, much better. And the engineers there are far superior, because when you search for the same term there, as I said, you get nothing but the results that I've kind of described. What is blueanon, Urban Dictionary, all this stuff. Now, people, when I posted this, interestingly enough, they stated that I didn't spell blueanon properly and that I'm an idiot, because when you search blueanon, 5 of the first 10 results at that time were about what I was just discussing. Only 5. But they said that means I'm an idiot because I did not search properly. No, this is false. Blueanon should be recognized by Google, which can recognize misspelled words, as I'm sure all of you know. That will give you, if you put a space between words, it will still try to give you what you are searching for. This was not the case with blueanon. So again, the options are Google is far behind Bing and DuckDuckGo in terms of their ability to provide useful information for the user, or they are suppressing the information. And if they are suppressing, then they become the ministry of truth. Google has established itself as the ministry of truth. And I take no pleasure in telling you this. I am a long-term Google shareholder, and I'm analyzing this in terms of maximizing the value for our shareholders, because I personally have switched over to DuckDuckGo because I was so insulted by this, because I truly believe that this is leftist suppression of search results, an attempt to subvert this potential meme that would spread throughout the internet, and I think that Google must do this on a regular occasion. So my point, once again, is that Google has become the ministry of truth, and they are absolutely suppressing information that is viable for the public and what they're searching for. They're not maximizing shareholder value, and it's either really bad at their jobs, highly, highly, highly unlikely that Bing and DuckDuckGo have superior results, or they're doing it on purpose. And I have to imagine, based on Google's amazing technology and the amazing engineers that they have, that is being done on purpose. You tell me what you think. You just take a look at the results that I received. And even if 5 of the first 10 results, when you searched the other day on without a space between blue and anon, yielded something slightly better that people might have been looking for, it still doesn't account for the fact that DuckDuckGo and Bing were so much better. So either Google is a sell because they are losing their stranglehold on search technology, or it's being done on purpose, and they're becoming the Orwellian nightmare that they are trying to suppress information. We all know that Google is suppressing information regarding the election, that people can't theorize about what happened, that they are suppressing anything to do with medical misinformation about the cough, 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 and that this is something that they will kick you off the platform for doing. They are actively censoring, they are actively playing God, they are actively deciding what reality is. And so there you have it. You are witnessing the ministry of truth being created, and it's being created by the party on the left. The Democrats, the neo-libs, they are squashing any alternative viewpoints, and they are using Google as their cudgel to do so, along with the other big tech firms. I don't think that this is really debatable, but if you have a point of view and you want to express it in the comment section below, by all means feel free to. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, all notifications. But believe me, Google will not notify you. And thumb up the video. Just give me that little thumbs up. Make that like button turn blue. You get a little endorphin rush when you do. The Ministry of Information, that's Google. Peace out. And let me know your thoughts.